Ink Ribbon.
If you're a gamer, then you have most likely played a game with a terrible tutorial level. Usually games have their first level simply be so easy that it gives the player a chance to get comfortable with the controls and mechanics before the challenging bits. But then there are some games that treat you as if you have never played a video game in your entire life. You know what I'm talking about. All the best things gamers love in a tutorial. Things like unskippable walls of text. Especially if mashing the button accidentally causes you to repeat it. Or how about constant interruption, where you are about to jump, or run, or fight, and the game says, "But wait, let me explain something obvious." Yes, all the wonderful hand-holding that just wastes your time and never really contributes to the full game. It's annoying, right? Well, we aren't going to talk about those tutorial levels today. Instead, we're going to talk about what I would dub the best tutorial level in all of gaming, even to this day. And that level is the Croft Manor in Tomb Raider. Now before you scoff, let me explain my reasoning. First of all, there's absolutely no text or interruptions. Instead, you have some pleasant voice lines from Lara telling you what she can do.
Welcome to my home. I'll take you on a guided tour. Use the D-pad to go into the music room.
Now the beauty of this is that while Lara is telling you what you should do, it's all completely optional. The player has the freedom to do whatever they want. You can listen to Lara's instructions and do some tumbling.
Okay, let's do some tumbling. Press the jump button. Now press it again and quickly press one of the directions and I'll jump that way.
Or you can just do your own thing. Well, except that.
If I do a running jump, I can make a jump like that, no problem.
Now aside from the joy of running around and learning the controls at your own pace, you are also given the wonderful and terribly underutilized element of getting to see your character's home.
Welcome back. After that grueling business last year, I decided to build this assault course to hone my skills and learn some new ones.
Go ahead and pause this video and tell me what games you know where you get to freely explore the main character's home, and comment it below. I actually want to know because I want to play more games where you can do this. It's a really great way to connect with a character. On top of this, in the second game we got the addition of Winston, who follows Lara around, shaking his tray of tea and farting. Literally. Some players think of him as scary, others enjoy his company, but most players just lock him in the fridge like it's their job. I don't know, he just adds a bit of interest and fun. Just let him serve you some damn tea, Lara. So yeah, just a relaxing, no-stress level that lets you, the player, learn the controls at your own pace while enjoying the atmosphere of Lara's insanely swanky home. At least for the first 3 games. Because guess what they did in the tutorial for the 4th game?
Careful, all is not as it seems. Concealed traps and pitfalls await the first you must enter a small press and hold to test your
They made it a non-skippable tutorial level with constant interruption, over-explanation, and no freedom or deviation from the set path. Yep, it all went right out the window. But I'd say Chronicles had an even bigger tutorial sin. You were just dropped into a level with no guidance, nothing new for Tomb Raider, but then you stumble onto this area, which you would assume is the beginning of the level, and Lara gives her usual instructions on how to proceed.
To perform a sideways somersault, press left and jump. To monkey swing, jump straight up at the bars and press and hold action, then push forward.
Well, when you get to the end of the area, that's it. You get no indication that this was a completely optional room or anything telling you to leave. So if you're a dumb idiot like I was, you spent a lot of time trying to figure out where to go next or even just how to get out of this room, only to eventually learn you didn't even need to go in here at all. Unless you wanted that fancy gold rose. Now, the Croft Manor returned in Legend and Anniversary, but served less as a tutorial and more like a giant puzzle. So I don't really know if I want to count those, but it's definitely a step back in the right direction. So there you go, I just wanted to give my thoughts on the Croft Manor because it's still a place that I like to visit even 20 years later. So what do you guys think? Is it the best, or do you know of a tutorial level that's even better than this one? If you do, let me know down in the comments, or if you agree with me, I don't think you need a tutorial on how to hit that like button. Until next time, I'm Kai Morgan, and as always, thanks for watching Inkribbon. And a very special thank you to all of my Patreon supporters and YouTube members. Your extra support means the world to me and helps me keep making content for you guys.